Hi, secret fans. I know it's been a minute. Girl, y'all, I've been so fucking busy. It's ridiculous. So fucking busy. Why am I more busier than the business students? Let that sink in. Why am I more busier than the business students? Answer it. Anyway. So, craziness happened in my life. And things are going the way that things are for a reason. And I feel as if I can now share this with you guys because I am pretty solid in my resolve and in how things are working for me, and that I know that I'm divinely guided and protected, and that nothing could not be taken from me that isn't meant for me. Now that I say this, I am attending a private university, and I'm so busy, y'all. I'm so busy all the time. And the all-nighters. Anyway, and I saw this thing about Will Smith talking about how an industry that he's in, and the thing that, I'm studying to be in, is really hard, and you have to really learn how to, have a thick skin, and you gotta, play your part of understanding that people are gonna try to diminish you, disrespect you, and treat you like trash. But you just gotta play your part, do what's best for you, and then keep it pushing, Always constantly come back to remembering your why and why you're doing something, and that if it's not gonna work out for you, you should be able to pivot, right? So then I'm like, yeah, that is so freaking true. In the industry, it's really icy and really cutthroat, and people are kind of sleazy. Of course, there's good people out there. I know there is. But it's just the way that tradition has set for this type of business is hard to go against, and a lot of people don't find it beneficial to do so. And I'm like, that's so true, because my ex-roommate, it's really only one person, but I stay in them with them for a short amount of time. I thought they ended up actually being like a while, but then I ended up finding out later that the reason why I wasn't able to break away from them is because they were actively sabotaging my chances of leaving and finding a better place to live, because they were actively sabotaging my chances of moving out. Because when you move into a new place, they will ask you where you're staying currently and ask for that, homeowner or the landlord to fill out some information and send it back to them. And they were actively sabotaging it by saying they lost it in the mail or they forgot and they're just so busy, which is not true. I'm there 24/7. And I've been staying with them for a couple months, a while actually. I understand your baseline and I understand what you do. I understand who you are. Stop fucking lying. Right? So then I was like, when I found it out, I called them out on it and I was like, why the fuck would you do that? Like, that was a part of the plan. Was I would stay here for a little bit and then I'll find my own place. That's part of the plan. That's part of the plan. Right? And then they're like, oh, I'm not meaning to, and I didn't know you were still doing that, and I really want the best for you, blah, 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 blah. Right? And I was like, okay. Because out of all my rental history, you're the only one who hasn't. And other people from other states have gotten back. But you, living in the same town as me, seems to somehow get it lost in the mail and somehow forget. It's not making sense. Especially when I check the mail every day. Because you're too lazy. Because all you do is sit down on the couch and complain about how life is hard and go into self-destructive tendencies while I'm single-handedly keeping the household together. Right? And then like, your son is giving sociopath. And of course I don't say that to them. And of course I'm not mean to the little boy. But definitely tell with the son. You can definitely tell. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, I see how it is. They are actively trying to sabotage me. Well, you know what? We're going to play the long game. We're going to do exactly what Will said. We're going to take the punches. We're going to roll with the punches. We're going to keep doing us. We're going to live our best life. Well, our okay life. Because it's not my best life. Our okay life. And we're going to get it done. So then, I finally get the opportunity. Everything is set in stone now. And I am doing very well. And I will continue to do well. Because I know I can. Right? So then I was like, and then they were like, oh, why are you leaving? And then I was like, well, and then I was like thinking to myself, I actually kind of wanted to leave before they got back from work. Because I finally got a job now. But they saw me and then I was like, oh, dang it. Because I was waiting for Uber because I had too much stuff. Just waiting for Uber. And then that's when they saw me. They were like, you leaving? I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving. So then they're like, oh, okay. Well, then they're like, well, do you have a key with you? And then I'm like, oh, actually, I'm going to come back and get my stuff. Which is true. I'm going to come back and get my stuff. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, when I see you, then you give me a key. I said, okay, to them, right? And then, what they don't know is that I already had it planned that by the time that I get established into all the new things that I've got going on, I will not have anything that is mine, including the lights in my name and the water in my name. Everything that is mine is coming with me. And I guess they assumed that I wasn't going to do that, which makes sense because, listen, I did say that I wouldn't do that to them, and I did say that I was not like them But you also said things that you said, and then you did things that you did. And I was like, okay, well, now I have to be different because you're different, because I need to protect myself. So then when I left, I turned off all the lights, I turned off the water. They got nothing there. I took my food, I took everything. I took everything that was mine and left. And then they like blowing up my phone like crazy, talking about something. You know, I'm gonna lose my child because I don't have the lights on and we don't have no food and this and that and third. Listen, I had lights in my name because I wanted you to keep your child. I had the food in the house because I wanted to keep your child. And we've been working so hard to provide for the fucking house because I wanted to keep your child. So I wanted you to keep your child. But you actively worked to sabotage me. So I'm not doing it no more. I'm taking everything. And that's exactly what I did. But they keep blowing up my phone like crazy. And I'm ignoring it because I'm like, listen, I know what you been there, done that. And if it's one thing, there's one thing about cancers, especially myself included. Once we done with you, we done with you. There's no going back. You're gonna have to deal with the shits. I'm done with you. I'm done. And then I was like, that is so true what Will said. Because I really felt that, like, you really gotta learn very soon, very early in the industry that you got people who are gonna disrespect you, people who are gonna try downplay you, people who are gonna think that you can't do what you do, and it's going to be hard, but you're gonna have to roll with the punches. You're gonna have to be talented and really get your shit together. And then when it's your time to strike, and when it's your time to shine, you know you did it. You know you did it. You know you did it. Period. And I just wanted to talk about that because people only see the glitz and glamour of the industry, and people also who are part of the spiritual community, like I am, think that you are so healed and aligned and no crazy stuff happens to you and that you're so happy and peaceful and that, you know, you would never, you know, get gully if you need to get gully, which sometimes happens. Sometimes if you gotta fucking mess the motherfucker up because they keep trying you. But they expect you not to be like that. They be like, I thought you were love and light. Bitch, I am. I radiate love and light. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna let you fucking out here try to fuck me over and take advantage of me at every opportunity you could. The fuck? That's why I wanted to talk about that. A little bit of update, but also a little bit of like a food for thought type of thing. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Secret fans.